There are 6 Medjugorje Visionaries. 4 of them saw Our Lady on the 24th of June 1981, whilst the other 2 first saw her on the 25th of June 1981. Firstly, on June 24th, 1981, there were the 4 who would continue to see Our Lady, plus 2 others who would only see her on that day. The 4 visionaries were Ivanka Ivankovic, Mariana Dragicevic, Vika Ivankovic, Ivan Dragicevic. 2 others, Ivan Ivankovic and Milka Pavlovic, would only see Our Lady on that day. The next day, Maria Pavlovic, Milka's older sister, and 10-year-old Yakov Kolo would join the other 4 to see Our Lady on the hill, later known as Apparition Hill. These 5 teenagers and 1 boy would become later known as the Medjugorje Visionaries. The 6 of them would continue having daily apparitions with Our Lady, where she would pray and talk with them. Later on, she would tell all 6 of 10 secrets about the future of the world and the future for humanity. All 6 would have different prayer missions to carry out whilst praying privately, or with families or with prayer groups. These prayer missions are Mariana, to pray for non-believers; Vika, to pray for the sick; Ivan, to pray for priests, families and the youth of the world; Ivanka, to pray for families; Yakov, pray for the sick; Maria, pray for all the souls in purgatory. Mariana would be the first to stop seeing Our Lady daily on December the 25th, 1982. At that point, she had received all 10 secrets. She, however, would have an apparition with Our Lady from time to time after Christmas of 1982, often to make sure the details of the secrets were clear and to pray together. In 1987, she would have an apparition on the 2nd of each month to pray specifically for unbelievers. Our Lady said that unbelievers were those who do not see the church as their home and God as their Father. Our Lady would only sometimes give messages for the world when appearing to Mariana for the 2nd of each month apparitions, but as the years went by, she would give a clear message to Mariana to pass on to the world. The messages stopped in March of 2020. Mariana is married with 2 children. She will see Our Lady on the 18th of March for the rest of her life on earth. Vika was 16 when the apparition started. Vika has written down the life of Our Lady in some notebooks and will publish them for others to read at the time Our Lady says that she may. Vika is married with 2 children. As of March of 2022, she still sees Our Lady to this current day on a daily basis. Ivan, like Vika, was 16 when the apparition started. He lives half the year in Medjugorje and the other half in Boston, USA. Ivan married an American woman and they have 4 children. He still has daily apparitions as of March 2022. Ivanka was the first of the 6 visionaries to see Our Lady. When she was walking with Mariana on the 24th of June 1981, she told Mariana that she had seen Gospa, the Croatian word for Our Lady. Ivanka's mother had died in May 1981, and Ivanka naturally asked Our Lady about her mother, in which Our Lady said she was with her in heaven. Ivanka was able to see her mother on 4 or 5 different occasions since her death. On one occasion, her mother said to Ivanka that she was very proud of her. Ivanka is married with 3 children. Her final apparition with Our Lady was on May the 7th, 1985. On that day, she received the 10th and final secret. She now has an apparition on June the 25th every year, and will have that apparition on that day for the rest of her earthly life. Yakov was only 10 years old when he first saw Our Lady. His final apparition came on September the 12th, 1998, whilst he was in the USA. He now sees Our Lady every Christmas Day. Yakov is married with 3 children. He still lives in Medjugorje. Maria was 16 at the time the apparition started. Our Lady gave her weekly messages from 1984 to 1987 for the parish and the world, and monthly messages from 1987 until now. Maria has 4 children and lives in Italy. Maria still has daily apparitions with Our Lady as of March 2022.